Hello everyone. We are going to learn today next topic of grade 11th accountancy, that is recording of transaction, in which we are going to learn ledger posting. We have learned that how to pass the journal entries. After passing the journal entry, the next step of recording of transaction is to post them in ledger. Now first of all we'll see that what is ledger. Ledger is the principal book of accounting system. It contains different accounts where two transactions relating to that account are recorded. A ledger is a collection of all the accounts debited or credited in the journal proper and various special journal. That means whatever accounts are in repetitive transactions or a specific accounts will have a separate head, and that is called a ledger. A ledger is very useful and it of utmost importance in the organization. The net result of all transaction in respect of a particular account on a given date can ascertained only from the ledger. That means the ledger is very useful resource as far as the chronology of the transaction is considered. The format of ledger is date particular GF amount. This is up to debit side. And again, date particular JF and account, that is credit side. So in your notebook, you have to fold the page and prepare two sides. You can include your index for debit date and the rest of the page should be credit. So exactly half portion of your page should be debit side and the rest half should be credit side. Again, these formats should be prepared with the help of pencil and scale only. The title of the account is the name of item is written at the top of the format. That means what is the account for? Say cash account, bank account, purchase account, debit DR, that is the abbreviation, credit CR is the abbreviation, particulars, that is by which other account that particular transaction is either debited or credited, that is to be written on respective sites. Journal folio is a record, the page number of the original book of entry, that is journal entry. As we all know that on the basis of journal entries, we are going to prepare the ledger accounts. So whatsoever page number of journal folio is the book that is maintained, that is to be filled in JF column. The amount column refers to the amount by which that particular transaction is either debited or credited, and again it should match to the journal entry. Journal and ledger are both considered as primary book of recording of transaction, but the journal is the first step and the ledger is the second step. Journal is the book of the first entry, the ledger is the book of second entry. Journal is a book of chronological record. The ledger is a book of analytical record. That means type of accounts, type of heads are prepared. The journal as a book of source entry gets greater importance as legal evidence than the ledger. If any complication or any conflicts happens, then journal is considered to be the legal evidence rather than ledger. So journal is considered to be more authentic or it is considered to be more pure comparison to ledger. Transaction is the basis of classification of a data within the journal. Account is the basis of classification of data within the ledger. So in journal, the transactions are depending on the data which is within the journal, while the ledger is prepared on the basis of journal. The process of recording in the journal is called journalizing, and the process of recording in ledger is known as ledger posting. Ledger accounts are classified into 5 categories. They are assets, liabilities, capital, revenue gain, expense, and losses. All these accounts may further be put into 2 groups, that is permanent account and temporary account. Permanent account will have a further balance and it would be open for the next chronological period, and temporary account will be closed. All the permanent accounts are balanced and carried forward to the next accounting period. The temporary accounts are closed at the end of the accounting period by transferring them to the trading and profit and loss account. All the permanent accounts appear in the balance sheet. Now we'll see the example of one transaction. Mr. Ram started business with cash rupees 5 lakhs. The accounts involved are cash and owner's equity, that is capital. So the journal entry will be cash account debited to capital account. Here you can see debit what comes in and credit the liabilities. Now this same journal entry is posted into ledger. Here you can see that cash account is debited in the journal entry. So same way the cash account will have the amount on debit side, and capital account is credited in the journal entry, and same way the capital account will have the same amount on credit side. So whatever is credited on its account, credit side the amount should be mentioned, and whatever is debited on debit side of that particular account, the amount should be mentioned. This is called posting of journal entry. Same way, one more transaction we can see, purchase account debited to cash. That means when goods comes in and cash goes out. So as the purchase account is debited here, we can see the purchase account debit side, the amount is written. Same way, cash account is credited here. So on cash account, the amount is written on the credit side. Steps for balancing the ledger account. First of all, calculate the totals of debit and credit. That means the debit column of every account and the credit column of every account should be totals separately on a rough sheet to avoid mistakes. Find out the difference between the heavier total and the lighter total. That means if the total is more, that side total is considered to be the total of that particular account. And the difference between the heavier total and lighter total should be subtracted, and that difference is called the balance. If the total of the debit side is heavier, then the difference should be written on the credit side. But the account is said to be have a debit balance. Same way, if the total of the credit side is heavier, then the difference should be written on the debit side, and the account should is considered to have a credit balance. If there is no difference, then it is said that the account is closed. The balance that we are maintaining that should be carried forward should be written in this manner, balance carried down. That means that is carried down for the next chronological period. Once we get the heavier total, it should be written in the both the columns total. That means the heavier total is the total of that particular account, and double lines are drawn across the total that indicates the account is balanced. Last year's closing balance is the next year's opening balance. So if there is a debit, it should be shown on the debit side of the year for the next chronological period, and the abbreviation brought down to balance brought down should be maintained. This brought down means that from the previous chronological period, that amount is brought down. Mostly in the case of cash, this happens that we have a previous year's or previous month's cash balance which we keep in our business for a particular date, and that amount is utilized. Also, at the end of that particular month or a year, certain cash is left, and that left amount is considered the balance brought forward. Here are some basics of ledger accounts, and the number of ledger accounts are to be open depends on the number of journal entries which are passed. One journal entry contains two effects. That means for each journal entry, there are two accounts. But in some cases, there are repetitive accounts like cash and bank, purchase and sales. So the accounts, when prepared, has to be taken into consideration the number of journal entries. If the accounts are repeated, like cash account, bank account, purchase account, sales account, then the size of the columns of ledgers should be kept more so that more number of transactions can be added. And if there are journal entries of once or twice, like for debtor or creditor or any expense, then such ledgers can be prepared small depending on the number of repetition of transactions. So here are certain basics. Thank you.